you. And we just missed my whole introduction, but that's okay. So I'm going to pass it off to Jenny.
So let me see.
Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Jenny Collins, and I am a volunteer puppy raiser for Guide Dogs for the Blind. So I am the R part of HART. I have raised 5 puppies so far, so I'm still pretty much a newbie compared to a lot of raisers out there. I'm here in Portland, Oregon, and I'll also describe a little bit about myself and my background. I have kind of curly, light brown hair, wearing a bright pink Guide Dogs hoodie. And my background is my home office, which I redecorated to be very puppy centric. So there are photos of the puppies I've raised on the wall behind me. There's a little day bed that has a lot of dog pillows and even dog sheets on it. So that is me, and I look forward to meeting everybody. I will turn it back over to Sherry.
And how many have you raised, Jenny? I'm kind of keeping track. So
I raised 5 puppies.
5. Okay.
Yeah. So still a new
track compared to some people, I suppose, but that's a lot. All right. So I think what we'll do this first meeting is just have people come off mute one at a time, and we'll call on you based on what we see on our screen. I think probably Jenny would be helpful to do that.
Yes, and I've been trying to note names as people were signing in. I don't know that I caught everybody, but at the end we'll ask if we missed anybody. So we'll try to get y'all.
Sounds good. And then I think before we get started, Jenny, we talked about maybe explaining a little bit about how the group formed, what it formed from, 2 groups merging into one. Do you want to run through that real quick?
Oh boy, Sherry, I feel like you're the expert on that.
All right. Well, I think maybe we first started, I'll just start with the first one, then we can go from there. But we started, Jenny and I started GDB HaRT of Oregon. So it was just like a local thing. We got together, we were on a little vacation together and chatting about it, and came up with wanting to do that, and threw around names. And Jenny came up with HART, Handlers and Raisers Together, which I thought was ingenious. And so we had, a pretty good turnout for meetings for that. It was during the pandemic, right? Yeah. And so we didn't get out in person, but we did do Zoom, and we still wanted to continue that. And then we had the opportunity from Deanna for the Washington, the US group of handlers and raisers. And she needed someone else to take that over, and someone threw that out there. And so we talked to her about, why don't we just merge into one big group? So we did do that, and just try to kick off Inaugural rebranding a little bit. And so this is how we form. We have 200 as of last night, 227 members on the Facebook page. There's 90 people who are on our email distribution list. A few of them are on Facebook as well, but there's not a ton of overlap. There are 125 raisers, 109 handlers, who 3 of them who are past raisers and sitters. There are 8 employees, and there are 2 breeder custodians, and maybe one other one that I'll tell you about maybe next month. So yeah, it's a great mix, right? It's awesome. So yeah, so we're excited to get started, and we'll just go ahead and have Jenny maybe call on people to come off mute. And the questions were name, where you live, who you have right now, if you have one, and how many you have had or raised, etc.
All right, so we'll have the first introduction be Louise Johnson. Louise, if you want to unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm Louise Johnson. I live in Surrey, British Columbia. I am a handler. I'm right now without a guide. I'm waiting for dog number 6. I've had 5 wonderful guides.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Thanks, Louise. All right, next, how about Sherry Cohen? Sherry, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, I'm Sherry Cohen. I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I am currently on my 3rd dog named Christine, and she's more like the other Sherry's dog, white with the light tan ears, and she is actually the niece of my second guide dog, Atlanta, she's the great niece of my second guide dog, which is actually really cool. And yeah, she's an amazing guide. So I'm very happy to have her.
Cool.
Thanks, Sherry. All right, next we'll have Kathy Peary. Kathy, unmute yourself.
I think maybe you're talking to me. I'm Kathy Peterson.
Nope, there's a Kathy Peary, and it looks like she's still on mute.
Okay, I'll mute.
Kathy Peary, if you can hear me, can you unmute yourself? I see your lips moving, but I don't hear you yet.
Because it's being recorded, you may have to hit the F6 to get the OK button.
No, I don't get it.
You trying, Kathy, but I still don't hear you. Let's move to the next person and we'll try to come back. Oh, she's getting some help, I see. Okay. I know this Zoom stuff is challenging. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
You
Thank
did it.
you.
You
Did
did
it.
it.
Thank you, husband. So I'm Kathy Peary. I live in Washington, D.C. I am on dog 7, who is Oahu, female black lab, 21 inches tall, 41 pounds at graduation, an itty bitty, they call her.
Wow.
But a super guide. I am awaiting guide dog 8. Oahu will be 10 very soon. And they're actively, I don't know, it's probably going to be in April or July.
Exciting. Great.
So
Thanks,
it'll be soon.
Kathy. Good. Exciting.
Oh,
Okay.
and I'm wearing that same pink guide dog hoodie, I think.
Yes! Kathy, we are twins this morning. I love it. Yay. It's a good one.
Yay. It's wonderful. I was just in the OMI program.
Oh, were you?
I was just
Oh,
there.
interesting. Okay, we'll have to hear about that in another meeting. I would love to hear about that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Kathy. We're going to move on to Nett Dixon. If you want to unmute yourself, please introduce yourself.
Hello.
Right to
I
you.
appreciate you guys for doing this. And I'm Jeanette Dixon. I live in Linwood. No, I don't. I live in Mill Creek, Washington State, the other Washington. And I'm currently working my 5th guide dog, Mr. Mayor, and he's working towards retirement. Probably before the end of summer, he will be fully retired. So there you go.
And I have to apologize because I called her Deanna instead of Danette. I don't know why I did that. So Danette, this is Danette's group initially that formed with our group. So I apologize for that.
That's all right. That's all
Okay.
right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so
Mhm.
much. Glad to be a part. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you. All right. Next, we'll hear from Pause iPhone, which I think I picked up. That's Paul Walker.
Yep, it is. My name is Paul Walker. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, with my 3rd guide, Cashew. I had my first dog in 2002 was Hero, and then I had Avante in 2010. And I'm really happy that you guys were able to get this up and going, and look forward to it. I was involved with the other group, but I had some medical issues along the way and kind of slowed me down. So anyway, thank you.
Welcome, Paul. Thank you. All right. Next, we're going to hear from the name on the screen says Andrea iPhone. Andrea, if you want to unmute yourself.
I'm guessing that's me.
I think it's you.
So I am Andrea Barnhurst. I live just south of Salem, Oregon. I hang out with the local Corvallis, Oregon puppy raiser group, and I am currently working my first guide, Bali. We have been together since 2017, and I am waiting on guide number 2. Because of my work schedule, I will be training anytime between Easter and Thanksgiving of 24 or Easter and Thanksgiving of 25. So she's still working, just we're being proactive. So
Nice. All right. Welcome, Andrea. Thank you. All right. Next, let's hear from Holly McKnight. Holly, can you unmute yourself?
Why did I have a weird feeling you were going to call on me? That was just weird. I am Holly McKnight. I live in Arlington, Texas, which is right between Dallas and Fort Worth, which is actually where the Dallas Cowboys play. Got to throw that in there. I am currently working with Britta, who is dog number 5. We graduated March 13th, 2020, which was a Friday instead of a Saturday. And I came home to a lovely thing called a shutdown. I am also a puppy sitter for the Fort Worth, Texas Club.
Cool. Great. Wonderful. Welcome. All right. Next, Nancy Pruitt. Nancy, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Nancy Pruitt, and I started raising puppies in 1991. Became a leader soon after that. I live in Beaverton, Oregon, the Portland West Club, and I have a puppy now, a black lab named Mumford. He's almost 8 months old.
And what number is Mumford for you, Nancy?
Number 34.
Oh, I had you in the upper 20s.
They went fast.
Lots of puppies for Nancy. Yeah, and I'll say West is best, but I'm biased. I'm in Nancy's club too.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to Lori Bryan. Lori, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, I'm Lori Bryan. I live in Portland, Oregon. I'm a puppy raiser and puppy group leader. I currently have Bart in training. He is a Golden Lab Cross, and I will be getting puppy number 35 next month.
35. That's amazing.
That's awesome. Awesome. What phase is Bart in?
Bart is in phase 8.
Woo!
So
almost ready.
Nancy Pruitt's lagging.
Lori. Okay, next let's hear from Kelly Gertz. Kelly, can you unmute yourself?
Hey everyone, I think you can hear me. My phone was acting up for a bit. My name is Kelly Gertz. I live in Wichita, Kansas, and I am a guide dog user. I'm currently working with my semi-retired guide, Loki. He is 13 years old and still thinks that he should be cruising everywhere. I'm waiting for dog number 3. My first guide I got back in 2001, so I've been lucky to have 2 work a long time and waiting for that call. So my husband's also a GDB graduate, but he's out with my kids right now, so he can't join.
Welcome, Kelly. Thank you. All right, next let's hear from Crystal Duke. Crystal, can you unmute, please?
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm a handler. I have my second guide dog right now, Brody. She's a yellow lab. And we're about to celebrate 2 years together on Wednesday. And yeah, that's me. Oh, I'm in Clackamas, Oregon.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, next let's hear from Linda Owen. Linda, can you unmute?
Yes. So I'm Linda Owen. I'm a puppy raiser. I'm on dog number 8, little yellow female who's currently in heat. So she's on house arrest this week. I'm the leader of the Lake Oswego Club along with Lori. And it's a great program. I'm happy to be here.
Great. Thanks, Linda. All right, next up is Mindy Wolf. Mindy, could you unmute, please?
All right, I'm here.
Hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Great. Hi, I'm Mindy Wolf. I live in Orange County, California, Lake Forest specifically. I have a current guide dog named Moto, and my retired guide dog also lives with me, and his name is Braxton.
Oh, that's great. I get it now. So that's your second. You're on your second dog, right? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, second.
I'm keeping track.
Exciting. Good. Thanks, Mindy. All right, next up, let's hear from Deanna Lewis. Deanna, could you please unmute?
Hey, I'm Deanna Lewis, and don't worry because Sherry, because I get mixed up with Danette all the time.
Oh.
But it's a good
Sorry.
person to be mixed up with.
There you go. Good. Thank you.
I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm working my third guide dog, Martin, who's a male black lab. And I also have my retired guide, Mambo, with me, and he's going to be 11. And did I answer all the questions?
Yeah, and I think you can see why I get confused. Mayor, Mambo, Marvin, Martin. Come on, Danette, Deanna.
All those M's. Now here's Mambo right now. He heard his name. Oh, and also, I am going to be a puppy raiser for another guide dog school within the next few months. So that's exciting.
Wow. Yeah.
Ooh.
Give back.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Deanna. Let's hear from Madison. The heading just says Madison's iPhone. So if you want to unmute yourself.
I think Madison was just going to listen this time. Oh, unless you want to. Go for it. Okay.
Hi, I'm Madison. I don't think I'm supposed to share yet because I'm in the running for a canine buddy, but waiting to get on the wait list. So hopefully next month I'll be able to share some good news.
Yes.
And I'm in Portland. Sorry?
I was going to say, we'll think positive thoughts for you, Madison.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's move on to Lori Niesheim. Hope I pronounced that right. Lori, do you want to unmute yourself?
Good morning and good afternoon, depending where you live. My name is Lori Nessheim. I live in Broomfield, Colorado. I am a handler. I have my first guide dog, Lennon, who is a yellow lab, weighing 74 pounds. And I don't remember his height, but he's tall and skinny. They call him a giraffe. I also graduated the orientation mobility program from GDB. Lennon and I celebrated our 1-year anniversary last weekend. Nice. And he is my first dog.
Congratulations.
Thanks. He's awesome.
Awesome. All right, up next, let's hear from Shelly J. Shelly, can you unmute yourself?
I think that's me. I'm Shelly Johnson, and I am down here in Newport, Texas. I'm a leader in the Austin Club, and I am currently raising my third guide dog. I'm a puppy raiser, and her name is Lively. She's a black golden cross. And my family's on dog, I think, 18 or something like that. We're a family of puppies, so I'm happy to be here.
Yay. Thanks. Thanks, Shelly. All right, up next, we have Colleen. Colleen, you want to unmute yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Colleen Madigan. I live in Milwaukee, Oregon, and currently I do a couple little roles. One of them is that I am a guide dog user. I'm on my second guide dog, a guide dog named Ted, who's a golden retriever. He's Ted the 7th. Because these dogs, you're like, as long as you've been around, I've heard people with 4 to 5 dogs, what Ted? Because my first guide dog I met up with in 2011 is Nectarine, and there is another Nectarine now that's in program. So I had Nectarine number 4. And that's it, two dogs. And I do a lot of fostering. I'm on a foster 14 with a canine buddy evaluation right now. So I'm hoping that goes well.
Awesome. That's fun. Thanks, Colleen. All
Sure.
right. Next up, Deborah Zito. Deborah, you want to unmute yourself?
Good afternoon, guide dog family. This is Deborah Zito from Philadelphia. I have guide dog Rich. August will be 6 years. We're a team going strong, God willing. And I just love him. I'm actually in my sick bed just from a virus and flu and all that stuff. And he's been a great companion, taking care of Mama. He's just been amazing and patient about not going because we're walkers. We usually do long walks every day. And he's been really patient about just doing his business and coming right back in. So, but Hi, everyone. And I need to get one of those pink sweatshirts. I love it. They're really cute.
Is
But
he your
thank you
first
for-
guide dog?
He's my first. I'm sorry. Yes.
That's okay.
My first guide dog. Yes. Rich. He's a big boy, too. He fluctuates 73, 75 pounds. And he's been that same weight since I brought him home. And he's a long, skinny, very healthy boy. But he's great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Deborah. We hope you feel
You're
better.
welcome. Oh, thank you.
All right, up next, the name on the screen says Kathy's iPad, and that's a Kathy with a C.
Well, this is Kathy Lamb.
That's you.
Okay.
You're the one.
Excuse me. I'm Kathy Lamb. I live in Oregon City, Oregon. I have my first guide, Balin, and he's, well, in June it'll be 10 years we've been together. We are kind of doing a soft retirement. He's got arthritis and stuff, but he still likes to work. And I have applied for a second dog, which may be another year or so, which I kind of hope, but we are doing well.
Good. All right, thanks, Kathy. Up next, Heidi Evans. Heidi, you want to unmute yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Heidi Evans, and I am a pending volunteer raiser. I'm waiting for our first puppy. So there's a lot to learn. So I'm just here to soak it all in, and I'll be raising with my 16-year-old daughter. So, who is off skiing today. She's very busy. But
Did you
I'm
say
looking
where
forward
you're
to it.
from? Are you in Colorado?
I'm sorry,
just
from
guessing.
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, you're
And
Portland.
I'm
Oh,
with
hi.
Oswego
Okay.
Puppy Club.
Awesome.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you.
I just made the
Heidi.
assumption it was Colorado, but because of the snow, but
All right. Up next, the screen says Joni's iPhone. Joni, you want to unmute yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm having trouble with my volume. I tried to mute a while ago and I couldn't because for some reason my volume is lower than my Zoom audio. So I'm Joni Delzer and I live in Vancouver, Washington. And you know, I don't like counting back on my dogs. I'm probably the oldest one here. I've had over 10.
Oh my
And
God.
I had a couple short-termers. I am, well, Sakura and I graduated on February 11th of 22. And she's a black lab. She weighs 45 pounds. She's a little girl. Yeah. And we're doing well. We're walkers as well.
Good. All right. Thanks, Joni. Up next, we'll have Lee. Lee, you want to unmute yourself and introduce?
Hi, I'm Lee from Portland, Oregon. Let's see, I'm hoping to work with Barb Serber, we got a new pup in Tacoma, and that would be my 6th.
Exciting. Thanks, Lee. All right. Up next, Sharon Rutan. Sharon, you want to unmute yourself?
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sharon from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Right now, it is 1 degree Fahrenheit. So we're not going too far today. I have been a guide dog handler for almost 38 years.
Wow.
I changed schools in 2008 and never looked back. So I'm now on my 3rd guide dog. Her name is Tot, T-O-T, Tater Tot, Hot Toddy, you name it. I have my retired guide Hominy with me. She'll be 12 in October and still healthy. And I want to thank all the puppy raisers on here for doing what you do, for providing us the freedom that we so enjoy every day. So that's just a little bit about me.
Thanks, Sharon. That's great. Up next, Barbara Serber. Barb, you want to unmute, please?
Okay, I'm unmuted. I'm Barb Serber. I live in Sequim, Washington. For those of you that have vision, I'm holding up a 10-week-old
oh my God.
cross puppy named Nula, N-U-L-A. And she is my great grandpup. I raised her mother and her grandmother.
Mhm.
And this is my 20th dog.
She looks heavy. She's probably
18
not, but
pounds.
18.
Yeah.
All fluff.
Yes.
Good. All right. Thanks, Barb. All right. Up next is Lori Johnston Wadsworth. Lori, you want to unmute yourself?
Hi, I'm Lori Wadsworth. I live in San Antonio. I just had my 9th dog, my 9th puppy in training, graduated in October. My 10th one is in phase 8. My 11th, 12th, and 13th are with their finishing raisers. And I have my Nike right now. He's a Golden Cross.
Picture, do we see him? Can we see him?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me see. Little shark is biting. Hold on.
He's biting.
Yeah, he's retired. Hold on, let me see if I can turn the camera around so you can see him. Say hi, Mike.
Aww.
Say hi, buddy.
Oh.
Say hello. That's
He's a little
nice.
fluffy too.
Oh, he is. He's Nula's, and there are some other inns on here right now. Their mates. Yeah.
And you said he's Nike's 14, is that right?
Yeah, Nike's my 14th.
Okay.
No, get off. That's enough. That's
Awesome.
We'll let you get back to raising.
Sorry. All right. Up next, Kathleen Olson. Kathleen, you want to unmute, please?
Hi, I'm Kathleen. I live in Folsom, California. I am with the Fair Oaks Puppy Raiser Club. This little floof is Naya. So she is Nike and Nula's litter mate. She is my second puppy to raise. I absolutely love her. She's been so easy. I just recently got my first puppy back as a career change.
Oh, wow.
So I have some help raising Naya, and she's definitely a monkey see, monkey do girl. So she has been super easy to raise.
Awesome.
So I'm thrilled to be here having such a good time.
It's fun to see all the litter mates.
Yeah. Bonus. That's been super fun. Thanks, Kathleen. Okay, up next is Kathy, and I believe that's Kathy Peterson. Want to unmute yourself?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Kathy Peterson. My home is in Ashtabula, Ohio, which is in the northeast corner, right on Lake Erie. But right now, my husband and I are in the Outer Banks, soaking up the sun and warmth. I have my first guide dog, Hyatt. She will be 9 this year, and so we are slowly retiring. I got a call to get another dog this month, actually, but I was unable to go to campus. So hopefully it will be this summer at a better time when we're not traveling, etc. Hyatt is my first guide dog. And is that it? I just wanted to thank the raisers on here, and thank you also for starting this group. It's going to be great.
Thank you, Kathy. Background noise. Everybody want to double check if you're on mute if you can be? That's great. Thanks, guys. All right. Up next, Janine Delaney. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your last name incorrectly. Janine, you want to unmute and introduce yourself and say your name right? Sorry.
Hi there. It's Janine Delaney, and I am a handler, and my dog is Brinkley. She's next to me on the couch. She's my second dog. She's going to be 5. She's a yellow lab. I've had her, she is 5.5 actually. I've had her almost 3 years, and yeah, so thank you. I live in Portland.
Great. Thanks, Janine. All right. Up next is the name on the screen says Luann's iPhone. Luann, you want to unmute yourself?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Luann Bowers in Liberty Center, Ohio, and I'm working my third guide dog, Crescent, which is a yellow lab. He's a quite big boy.
Great. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next on the list is Shannon Parrish. Shannon, you want to unmute and introduce?
Hi, good morning. My name's Shannon, and I've raised, well, I'm on number 12, which is Steve, who's asleep under my desk. And we've had one dog career change, but we've put out 10 dogs and we've got one in school. So
That's
we're having a
amazing.
pretty good time raising these puppies. And this is
Yeah.
Steve, who is 7 months and 61 pounds.
Wow.
To be a big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm in Carmichael, California, which is just outside of Sacramento and next door to Kathleen.
Good. Awesome. Thanks, Shannon. Up next is Lillian Goodman. Lillian, you want to unmute and introduce yourself?
Lillian.
Let's see. Lillian, are you there? You want to unmute, Lillian? Can't hear you yet.
It's a lot of pressure.
There she is.
Oh, I gotta hit the okay button. I'm Lillian Goodman. I live in Hillsboro, Oregon. I am working my second guide, Spinoza, a male yellow lab golden cross. And he is almost 8. We've been together 6 years, and yeah, we're doing well. So happy to be here.
Great. Thanks, Lillian. All right, and next on the list is Afrin Abdo. Afrin, you want to unmute and introduce yourself?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Afron. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've had a short-term guide. I'm in between dogs right now. That was my first. I'm waiting for my second. I think I answered all the questions. I'm not sure.
Good to see you.
Thank you for joining. Well, that is all the names that I captured as I was watching people join. So if I missed anyone, I don't want to miss you. So can you raise your hand, either if you're on camera, visually raise your hand so I can see you, or you can use the tool at the bottom that lets you raise your hand virtually. See if we got everybody. It says 34, and I think I've counted 36 introductions. So I think we might have got everybody.
Awesome. And I have 3 to introduce who sent me an email that they couldn't be here, but they wanted us to introduce them. So the first one is Heather and Bill Cohen. They're in the Lake Oswego Club, and they are co-raising Ketra right now. And that is their 3rd puppy. And then we have Donna Permar, excuse me, who lives in Durham, North Carolina, and she's working with her 6th guide dog, Benji. Love that name. And then there is Sue Suling from Redondo Beach, California, and she is a raiser and club leader, and she's currently raising Searcher, who is her 10th puppy.
Awesome.
So anybody else we missed?
Yeah, I don't want to miss anybody. So unmute and interrupt us if you need to. We want to hear from everyone. All right, maybe we got them all.
All right, I'm doing
Do you
some
want to
math
see
here.
if we can get to Lillian Goodman? Did we ever hear from her?
We heard from her, yeah.
Okay. Pardon me. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a little guessing game. Jenny, we should have a prize.
Oh, I have lots of prizes. I just don't know how to get them to people unless you're
It's true. Okay, this is just of the people on the call now. So hang on one second. Okay, so let's start with throw out a guess. How many guide dogs have we had amongst the, let's see, looks like we have, 1 second. We have 21 handlers on the call. How many guide dogs did people say that they had total?
This is
Just throw it
working
out.
guides total?
No, sorry. No, in their life. Yeah, how many guide dogs have they worked with? Yeah, total for everybody, 21 people.
50.
little
Oh, it's
higher.
got to be about 110.
No,
I mean,
you're in
people like
between.
me with 12,
88,
20, 38,
35.
37.
Nope. I'm just gonna shoot
88.
chat. Nobody's even got the right decade or 10 number. Tens. It's 68. 68.
94.
68.
I will
72.
guess and I will say 73.
Nope. 68. That was closest though.
No,
But
we
you
had
win them.
35 and 38 puppies.
No,
So
that's
that's already
for razors.
70.
That's razors. So I'm talking about handlers. So
Oh, sorry.
75.
amongst the handlers on the call, there were 68 guide dogs between all of us over the years. Okay, so now we're gonna go to razors. We don't have as many razors on the call. We have 12, including the people that I mentioned who weren't here.
Mhm.
So there are 12 razors, and amongst those 12, how many puppies have they raised?
Oh boy,
How about
100.
30?
120.
Higher. Who said
150?
150?
99.
Who said
99.
150?
Danette said 50.
150. Who said 150?
150. Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Well, it was 152.
Wow.
Wow.
And this
Whoa.
is just with, what did I say, 12 people. So we have, 100 and some who are part
Wow.
of the group.
That's
So
just
that,
with 12 razors.
yeah,
Whoa.
so that's amazing, y'all. That's
Yeah.
really something that what you all do. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I think thanks for all the introductions. That was amazing. We won't go around every single time. We will ask maybe people who haven't joined before just to say hello each time, but we're obviously not going to do that every time we meet, or we would never get through a meeting, which is super interesting, of course. But so the next thing we were going to talk about really is just some ideas. So when people joined, there were some membership questions. And we didn't capture all of them because I think if someone invited someone, they didn't actually see the membership questions, but I did go through all the members, and we had a lot of people respond. And one of the biggest things I noticed was that people were really interested in was just the connection. They may not have had an idea for an actual topic or whatever, but everyone was just so thrilled to be connecting with other raisers across states, connecting with other handlers. It's really cool that we have people East Coast and Midwest on the call. So yeah. So that was one thing that people were really just looking for, that connection. So we'll continue to do that via the Zoom meetings, via the Facebook group page as well. So, and then some other ideas. And the other thing I loved about this too, Jenny and I were talking, it's like many of the people in our group, the larger group on Facebook, have some subject matter experience in some of the things that we're asking that people had ideas for. So we can even use ourselves as resources. So I think that was neat. So one of the things that people asked about was traveling and hiking ideas with guide dogs, how you pack properly for traveling with a guide dog. This was interesting too, how to educate children in schools about visual impairment and guide dogs. So I know many of us have done the sort of the show and tells in schools with grade school youth, and giving little talks. So people were interested in how to do that. Someone wanted to know about unique treat ideas. And some people are interested in veterinary topics. A lot of people were interested in hearing from the training and instructor staff too. So we'll definitely get opportunity to do that at some point. There's a few, like I said, there's actually a few trainers who are in this group, so we can probably hit them up. I love this one. Someone wanted to hear happy stories. So that's what this group is all about, is happiness and sharing and connecting. So happy stories. And another one I loved was raisers wanted to hear about grads meeting their dogs for the first time. So what that was like when they first got the dog in the dorm, and what that was like for them, and maybe how they started forming a bond. And from that, I thought, well, it would be kind of cool to see raisers talk about seeing their dog for the first time at graduation, that moment where you go and you wait in the lounge and you see the puppy that you raised with their new handler. So that would be neat to hear stories about that. So people were interested in learning more about the breeding program. And one that I really liked, too was impact testimonials. So like, what does raising a guide dog mean to you? Great guide puppy in training. What does having a guide dog mean to you? I think that would be a really great meeting to have, and just people, give a two or 3 minutes, like what it's meant to them. People want to know about puppy raising outing ideas. They would like to hear from field reps and club leaders. Hearing from trainers how to transition puppies from a raiser home to professional training. And 2 people asked about the new satellite puppy raising program, and I know we have at least one member who is doing that program. So where you don't have to go to an actual club, belong to an actual local club, right? I don't even know that much about it, to be honest. So I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah. So, and then one person wanted to hear from Matthew and Paul. Paul is a guide dog user, and they're influencers, and they do a lot of education about. They're interabled couple, and they do a lot of education about vision loss and all that via humor. And yeah. And then someone wanted to know about access issues and dealing with fake service animals. Several people wanted to know about new raising protocols that like a discussion on how that's going. I think many people might be familiar, certainly the raisers are familiar with, the handlers aren't so much, but people are interested in how that's going for people, since it's quite a big change. How to get handlers involved in their local puppy raising clubs. Ask us, we love to. And then it's just hearing from guide dog users, and then a day in the life of a handler. So experiences that guides and handlers have to help puppy raisers with socialization ideas. And then conversely, a day in the life of a raiser, from like how it differs from having a baby pup. There's several people who are starter raisers, and then they pass their puppy along when they're a certain age to a finishing raiser. So hearing from both those perspectives. And then different ways people improve teamwork. So either with a guide dog or with a puppy in training, like what are some ideas that you have that just may help with some teamwork? Not issues. I'm not talking about issues where you'd be talking to the support center, but just like more the bonding and teamwork kinds of things. And what's it like being a student and having a guide dog? I know we have quite a few students in our the Facebook team group who are either college student, maybe a couple of high school students as well. So kind of what that's about. And then listening to you all introduce yourselves, Kathy and Lori, is it Lori or Laura? Sorry, Lori. The OMI program, the Orientation Mobility Immersion, is that the IS program? Just hearing a little bit more about that. So, and how that prepares people for guide dogs, or it also gives them a refresher on the mobility skills. And the last one I had was that some people are interested in new training techniques. So as we know, GDB is always evolving their training. And so kind of what are some of the new techniques that they're using to produce these amazing guide dogs?
Trying to mute. It was muted and you unmuted.
I think you're still unmuted though. I can hear you, Kathy. I think it is.
All right. Can I share a story that Mr. Mayor and I are having an anniversary coming up?
Absolutely. Oh, I think we got someone else's unmuted too. Okay, you're up.
Danette, can I share a story?
Yeah.
Okay. So on Thursday, I will always remember Thursday, February 29th, 2016. That was Dog Day. Leap Day was Dog Day for Mr. Mayor and me. He wanted to leave with the instructor when she brought him to me. I mean, he didn't like me and I didn't like him because he had the big bulky head and he was black and he didn't look like Velma. So I didn't like him. But my first walk with him, oh my goodness, every part of his body jiggled, and he walked like confidently, like, I know what I'm doing, and you're going to love me because I know what I'm doing. And when he found out that I was the one that was going to feed him, not the instructor that left, that I was the one that's going to feed him, well, I became his bestie. But my first walk with him, they couldn't get the leash away from me. I was hooked. So yeah. And we've been besties ever since. So yes.
Neat. Congratulations.
Yes.
Really fun.
Oh yeah.
Good. All right, Cherry, what else we got?
Well, I have a couple more minutes before we close. If anybody has anything they want to add to the potential list of things to talk about in the future. And then let's see. Yeah, I did that already. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So we have a couple minutes if anybody wants to share, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up for today.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sherry. Is GDB still selling those lovely pink hoodies?
That's a Jenny
Not
question.
that
Jenny,
I don't have enough of GDB apparel, but
Jenny's up on all that stuff.
I am getting on the website right now, but I'm pretty sure they are. And in fact, we could probably ask Lee because I think volunteers in the gift shop. So Lee,
see, we have expertise for anything in this group.
Yeah, I usually deal with Michelle on the San Rafael campus.
Yeah.
But I've looked online and I've never seen that pink one.
It's relatively new.
Hi,
It's
this is Kathy.
Oh, go ahead, Kathy.
This is Kathy. So I just bought mine, not last week, but the end of the week before, when I was in the OMI program. So I just bought it. They had them.
It's pretty new. They call it the contoured logo hoodie pullover, and it's $40.
That is correct.
So it's going to cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah, Canada.
Yeah.
Because I'm in Canada. So. Yes. When you're in Canada, you have to pay the exchange and then the $40 on top of that for shipping.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happened.
Oh.
Yes, they charge you for shipping $40.
How close are you to Nova Scotia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
how close are you to Nova Scotia?
Yeah.
How close am I to Nova Scotia? I'm in Toronto.
Yeah, not too close.
Okay, because I have a dog in Nova Scotia and we send stuff back and forth, and I could send it up there and then have, but too far. Okay.
Yeah, it will still cost no matter what from Nova Scotia to Toronto, the shipping.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem. Last time I ordered something, I had to pay the shipping, plus they caught it at the border.
Oh,
so
I've had that one.
Additional $25.
Yes, I've had that one.
The border.
You should talk to maybe when the go ahead.
I have always sent the puppy's blanket to the new handler after they've become a team and they're home. And to send it to Nova Scotia was $80-something. So I've learned not to do that. But you know, I think we're going to Canada next year, so I'm going to do a care package and mail it once I'm up there. It'll be a little cheaper.
Yes,
they should have when the instructors go up to visit you. You should see if they'll bring you some stuff.
There you go.
Oh, I
like it's good, but the instructors don't. The instructors come like once in a blue moon in Canada. I mean, and
not during the winter.
By the time they get here, everything is gone. So,
yeah.
Okay, I had another topic idea.
Okay.
It's Louise from Canada. I'm from Surrey, British Columbia. And it's one that's changing very fast because we're having more heat domes and more like really, really change in weather from cold to really hot to different kind of things. So maybe talking and getting someone to talk about the difference, like maybe one topic on the heat and, making sure we are being safe with our dogs, or maybe going the opposite when it's really cold. And I mean, I know there's a lot of people who live in areas and then it really takes it down where we can use our dogs because we can be in those seasons for a while now. So talking about how to make this with our new environment compared to when I got my
Mhm.
first dog in 1988.
Okay. Yeah, and it's applicable to raisers too, right? Because they have to get their puppies in training out, and so
Yeah,
yeah,
well, that's why I thought it would be good for both sides of it.
yeah, for sure. Awesome.
Hey,
And
Sherry,
Mindy, oh yeah.
I just wanted to say something to
Hey, Lee.
Sherry in Canada. This is Lee. I work at the
Oh,
gift
other
shop.
shit.
But Sherry, I wanted to let you know that you used to talk to
Hi,
Michelle.
Lee.
Hi. Well, here I can give you sorry. So yeah, so I'm in Portland, and the
Yes,
all the online shopping and gift shop used to come from California. Now
that's
all of that,
correct.
yeah, all that's, I just wanted to let you know, it's on the Oregon campus now. They've
Yes,
moved.
Michelle told me that.
Yeah, and I know they're in stock, but I'll be out there on Monday, but I can't help you much with the shipping, but I could make sure we get your size and that type of thing. So, but just want to make sure you knew that was coming out of the Oregon campus.
Yes, Michelle told me that, but sometimes I speak to Michelle because she's seen me, so I ask her, do I go with the contour or do I go with the relaxed?
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
what
that's always
size
the question.
what size? Because I know the fitting in the contour and the fitting in the relaxed are totally different. So I sometimes have to ask her, do I go with the small or do I go with the medium?
Probably gets a lot of those questions, 'cause I know I've
Yes.
asked.
Yes, so
So we had a question. Thank you, Lee.
thanks,
Thank you, Sherry.
Lee.
We had a question in the chat from Mindy about when is there going to be another reunion? That actually was one of the questions I got to. I left off of here by accident, but no idea. So I think what I'll do, Jenny and I, we have a meeting with the alumni chapter presidents. Is that what that's called? There's a month or quarterly meeting for the presidents of alumni chapters. So, and this is considered an alumni chapter. So we will pose that question. I don't want to start a rumor because I don't know for sure unless someone knows for sure. But yeah, that would be great because the last one was what, 2000 I don't even know, 4 years ago?
I think it
2020?
was 2015. The last
19.
in person was 215. Yeah.
Wow.
200,
Yeah, because
2015.
it was in Portland at the whatever that hotel's called.
They had
Marriott.
one in 2017 in Centerville because I went to that one in
Okay.
2017.
And then they had the virtual one, which actually I was surprised. That was amazing. It actually went really well for it being completely virtual. So yeah.
I think they had one in 2019 in Oregon.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. So yeah. All right. So that's that. We will find out and get back to you though when we do. Okay, Jenny, you want to? Oh yeah.
Well, I think I see Colleen's hand up. Colleen, did you
sorry.
have a question or comment you wanted to share?
All right. Yeah, I had one thing to add, and it's timely because it happened today, and it may happen with both raisers and handlers, is when people park illegally on the sidewalks, and just ways in which we can handle those and just kind of grin and bear it, that we have non-emergency dispatch available, to call. So I think that might be a topic of people that, I have it happen quite a bit. And so I'm trying to be more of an advocate instead of just let it ride a lot. So anyway, I thought might be a good subject matter to bring up.
Like advocacy in general with that kind of thing. Okay. Thanks, Colleen.
Sure.
Afrin?
Yeah, I was wondering, when's the next meeting for this one's gonna be?
Well, this is a great transition. Jenny?
Wait, am I supposed to know the answer to that?
No, but we're gonna.
Oh, that's
the
right.
poll.
That's right. We want to hear from you. Oh boy, thanks, Sherry, for keeping me on track here. So yeah, we are going to send out a survey because we would like to hear from everybody what is best for you as far as these meetings. Which days of the week, which times of day. Obviously, we're in, multiple time zones, multiple countries even. So be watching for that. Sherry, will that be on Facebook or email?
Both. So we'll do a Facebook poll. I think probably what we'll end up having to do is like majority rules. I'm not sure. We're never going to be able to please everybody. So yeah. So,
or possibly if we kind of see like two big trends, maybe we kind of alternate occasionally.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Maybe. So please watch that because we definitely want your input. We love as much participation as possible. And I think, Sherry, we're going to continue to record
Yes.
Also, if you aren't able, you will have opportunity to listen after the fact. So
Yeah, I'll be sending that out later, probably this weekend. Awesome. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Yes.
I forgot to mention earlier that Todd and I have only been together 9 months as of the 29th of this month. So we graduated on July the 11th of last year. So we're still a fairly new team.
Yeah.
And
One
believe
of the
me,
best
she
names ever.
Todd.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, cute.
Tater Tot, Hot Toddy, you name it.
Yeah.
This
And I
is,
also like Shelly's dog named Lively. That's cute.
This is
female.
Deb Zito. It's nice hearing familiar names that are on Facebook, that are on friends list, and it's nice hearing them in a group.
Yes.
Familiar names on there, so that's really nice.
That's true. Yeah.
I have
Enjoy
one
them.
of the most common names, Christine. I can't tell you how many times I've been walking down the street or being in a store and I say Christine Ford and someone turns around and says, "It's Christine?" And I'm like, I'm sorry, is your name Christine? And he said, well, it's Christina. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Whoever's raising Steve is going to have whoever gets Steve is going to have that problem, I think, too.
Yeah.
All right.
I would have
Right.
had a problem with the name Christine because that's my wife's name. So.
Ooh.
Right. Yeah. Bossing her.
Well, my sisters always tease me I'm going to get my husband's name as a dog. And it's already in training right now. And no, I won't get it right this round. So luckily.
I don't
She always
know
said I'm going to get a
how
dog named
old
Dave.
I don't know how old Fatima is, but that's my mom's name, and this time
Aw.
around it'll be kind of cool because there's a lady when I was growing up, she looked like my mom and had my mom's name. And so sometimes when she would commit a crime or so, my mom would be taken to jail because they looked so much alike.
Oh.
They even have like a birthmark on their nose. So sometimes like they where I'm from, like we don't have like fingerprint stuff like that. It's just like based on look and stuff. So they would arrest my mom and sort of like, are you Fatima? I was like, no, I'm Fatima Ali, not the other Fatima.
Oh no.
So this one would be positive. That's what I was thinking when I saw her name be introduced when the club got her, Fatima.
All right.
This
Okay,
is Holly from the Fort Worth Club, and
Yeah.
I don't remember who had the original Nectarine, but I will tell you, Nectarine is a yellow lab female, and she is being raised in the Fort Worth Club. And she actually, my dad passed away in June, and she actually went to his memorial service and did a great job. So yeah,
That brightens my day because with the I lived in Texas for 16 years. It's just kind of uncanny how these little connections are. And
where
Nectarine,
in Texas?
I was right in the Arlington, like in the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Arlington rocks. That's where I am.
Nectarine worked 9 years, so she was fantastic guide, fantastic dog. So, yay!
Awesome, yay!
Great
Carrie,
name.
and yay for Arlington people.
Carrie, I
All
was
right,
showing
everyone.
you. I was showing you Lively here. We've been here sitting with the donkeys who are stealing
The
her.
donkeys too? Come on. I want to see
Yeah,
them all.
donkeys. Here's.
Oh,
I'm surrounded.
Oh my gosh.
There's
Lively
another-
is the cutest little baby puppy black lab I think I've ever seen.
Isn't
And
she
is she the only black lab you guys have raised? I feel like you've always done yellows or goldens.
No, my daughter Brooke has a brindle tulip right now.
Oh, that's right. Tulip, yeah.
And then she raised Houston, who just graduated as a facility dog with Dogs for Better Lives.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she's cute. She's over here extremely confused why she has to share her kibble with the donkeys here, but she is here, so she had to say hi.
Someday I'm coming down there.
You need to. You need to for sure.
All right. Thank you, everyone. This has been amazing. This is really great. Great way to start a Saturday.
Definitely.
All right.
Have
we'll
a
see you
great
next month.
weekend, everybody.
Okay. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye.
Bye.